Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jake from TNJ, and welcome back to the channel in NCAA Football 14, but this time revamped. You guys have asked for this, and I'm happy to bring it to you. I actually did just end our Cocoa Beach series, and not on purpose. My PS2 did go out. I highlighted that in the community tab, and now I'm looking for a replacement series, and College Football Revamped is on the table for sure. Now, I put down NCAA 14. I wasn't planning on retiring it for good. I just need a break from it, and it's done a lot for my channel. I'm very thankful for this game, and I'm ready to get back into it. I think I've had about a 4-month break since the River Cat series, and now I am looking at this one. I don't know, the details of what they've actually done in this game. I know they've given it a facelift. I do like this, though. You see the Select a Stadium screen here. You can see a preview of the field. And I'm looking at teams that are in the game now, Georgia, Southern, and Charlotte, who are not in NCAA 14. Those teams are now in the game along with Coastal Carolina. Could be another one I'm missing, though, but I know those 3 teams are new to the game, and you don't have to use a team builder to import them, so that's pretty cool. So what I want to do in this episode is play a little bit of the Whitetails and Wisconsin. I want to see what this matchup is like. Now, I have this on the PS3. Other people in the community have it on their PC. They say it's a lot better quality. I don't have a gaming PC right now, so right now PS3 is our only option, and bear with me, I'm getting used to playing this game on the PS3. I don't have it usually on the PS3. I have it on the PS3, but I don't play it on it. I have it on the 360, and that's the system I mainly play this game on. And plus, I've been without playing this game for 4 months now, so I will be a little rusty here in this gameplay. So I do want to talk about both the gameplay and a future series I may have. Here's a throw across the middle, and it's picked off right away. The rush shows already. And Elliot Nelson, who is the quarterback of the Whitetails now, he throws an interception over across the middle to Eric Burrell. And, wow, that was just a bad read. I got to admit, that was just a bad read. They sent a cover 0 blitz, and we threw it to the guy that was covered the most. Bad throw. So here are the Badgers back on offense. Here's a handoff, this time to Berger on the outside. He throws a stiff arm inside the 1. Gain of 20. It's kind of hard to see the lines on the field in this heavy snow here. Jalen Berger gets a gain of 20 already. Now they're at the 1. Pitch play to the left side. Touchdown, Wisconsin Badgers. And that will give them the 7-0 lead here. And I do miss this game quite a bit. And, I'm going to start a new series with it. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly. I have 3 ideas for upcoming series here in NCAA 14, and honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I do want to leave it open for you guys. You can just see on that play. Let's just get back to the action really quick. I pump faked right there, but I actually directed the receiver up. I need to get used to playing NCAA 14 again. This isn't Madden. This isn't NCAA on the PS2. I definitely have to get used to it. And I actually hooked up my PS5 controller to this game, so definitely feels different all around. So here's a throw to the right side, picked off, bad read. It was a one-on-one coverage, tight end versus middle linebacker. It was honestly a timing route, and the middle linebacker just read it way better than the tight end did, and he played it like he was a receiver. So 2 straight interceptions for the Whitetails. And here is a read option this time. Graham Mertz takes it to the left side, and he takes it inside the 20, gain of 17, stumbling, and he falls out of bounds. There are a couple of subtle differences I see with this College Football Revamped. Obviously, the scoreboard and everything like that, the overlay is updated, and here's a big run, and Jalen Berger had a touchdown, and he stepped out at about the 2. I'm not sure what he was doing. And a couple of other things that I see here, I can tell, honestly, with some movement, foot planning is a little different, and I believe that could be the update that they have, or it could be just that we're running at a different frame rate here. I believe NCAA 14 runs at 30 frames per second. I believe this revamped is 60 frames per second, so that's a big difference here. And I believe that could be just with the Elgato capture card. I'm not really sure, but this is recording at 60 frames per second, so it's a little different. But the movement kind of seems a little heavier. It seems like not next-gen-ish, but it kind of seems, kind of a little heavier. just baby differences here. Here's a throw to the right side, 3rd and 8, and there is a catch, and that is caught by Logan Pickens. Now, this is usually the cupcake template for team builder that the Wisconsin State Whitetails are made up of initially. Here's a throw across the middle. Alonzo Nicholas gets it, 34 yards, nice throw. But I did use the even teams to make both teams even because it would have been a big major mismatch if I would have kept Wisconsin the same and then kept Wisconsin State at about 60s overall. And that's the first quarter, 14-0. You can already see that overlay right there. That is very much improved. The lettering is different. Even in play calling, it looks like they have a couple of new icons in it, and it looks a lot more updated. The UI looks different there. And honestly, I like the change. It's not a huge like gameplay-wise, but you definitely see some differences. Here's an option play and a pitch, and that is picked off by Sanborn, who's going to take it all the way. Touchdown. We're not used to running this option like this, and I don't know how Jack Sanborn read that pitch, but he just absolutely took it away. 21-0. How about that with your return to NCAA 14? So now on the next drive, here's a deep throw, and that is caught by Nicholas inside the 10-yard line, 62 yards. And that's a great throw by Elliot Nelson, the true freshman. Now, if I do start a series, the Whitetails will be included, and it will be this roster. So I'll have Elliot Nelson there, guys you see in this game in that series. So we'll have to see. Here's a throw across the middle, Adrian McDowell, touchdown. We finally get on the board. Nice throw, Elliot Nelson. A touchdown, 2 interceptions. He has 2 incompletions. Both of them are interceptions. So here's Graham Mertz back out onto the field with about 2 minutes left here in the first half. Jameer Dyke gets it. Gain of 5 for a first down. Now close to the 50. So here he's under center. Here's a draw play. This time is Jalen Berger breaking a tackle. Gets about a gain of 11. Wisconsin in real life was interesting this year. They did not run the ball well at all. I believe their leading rusher was Jalen Berger. He was maybe first or second, but had about 300 yards. That's like not even close to Wisconsin football at all. You know, we're so used to having a dominant run game. And I am a Wisconsin fan, obviously, as we are playing them in this game. Here's Graham Mertz in the shotgun. Doesn't find anybody to throw it to. Loss of 7 yards. Julian McCoy in the backfield. Loss of 5. So they eventually get it to a 3rd and 12. Throw to left side. It's caught by Ferguson. And they will have to settle for the field goal here at the 30-yard line. This is about a 47-yard line, but it's in the snow. So this is going to be a 47-yarder. The kick is going to be up and short. Way short, to be honest with you. That one wasn't even close. Not sure why they attempted that one, especially in the snow in these conditions. And that's how this one goes into halftime. 21-7, College Football Revamped. We make our return to NCAA 14. Second half coming next. So we start the second half here, and I want to talk a little bit about the series we could have based off of this. And honestly, I'm not really sure what direction I want to go in. I could go with a actual team and do a dynasty, or I can go with another team builder. I have a couple of team builders queued up right now, and I do have another team that I have in real life that I actually want to do as well. So we'll have to see. I'm not really sure where I want to go. But now that we're talking about a series here, I think that we will go that route. Here is a sack this time, and that is the big boy, Kelly Barr. He gets into the backfield. With a name like Kelly, you got to be talented at something. He gets in for the sack. But I do want you guys to submit your info below. I have a template in the description. If you guys want to be in a series here in College Football Revamped. And like I said, there's no timeline for this series. It could be next week. It could be next month. Who knows? It definitely depends on, like I said, the future of my series. I have the Long Beach State basketball series on my channel right now, and I want to continue that. I have no idea how long that's going to go, but it's not going anywhere right now. I don't see the end in sight at this point. I'm having a whole lot of fun with it, and I'm about 60 episodes in, just about, almost at 60, so I'm having a lot of fun with that. That one's not going anywhere, but then I only run 2 series on my channel at once. So when MLB The Show comes out, I do plan on having that as a series. That will have to replace one of the 2 current series I have, and that was the plan all along. Here's a handoff this time. Logan Pickens to the outside. Touchdown. 27 yards. And he does it on the ground that time. Nice running attack that time. And this is a spread option offense. I have not run this offense before in NCAA 14. Down by 7 now. 1 minute and 43 seconds left here in the third. But I definitely do want to start a series in this and get it going, as there's a throw across the middle. Kendrick Pryor on a 1st and long, picking up 22. And I want to make it a little different. And I do have ways of making my next series different. I have a really good idea of how I want to run the series, especially since learning from the last two, the Whitetails and the River Cats. And those two have really been probably my best series. I didn't love the River Cat series. I liked it a lot. I love the Whitetail series, though. That is probably my favorite series on this entire channel, along with Long Beach State, but I don't have as many storylines in that series. In Whitetails, I really started to tell stories, but I know how to tell them now so that it's interesting. And now I have some new tools as far as editing goes that I can cover other games unlike I have before. Here's a deep throw across the right side. It's picked off, and that is Lou Burns who has it. Number 4 down the sideline, and we get our first interception of the game for the Whitetails. Graham Mertz, 9 of 11. Not even 100 yards passing, but throws an interception there as we start the fourth quarter. So let's get back to the game. Submit your info down below. And like I said, no timeline on it, but I do plan on doing a series here in College Football Revamped. It's just a matter of when, not if. So we'll just have to see. So here's Nelson, this time thrown out to left side. It's going to be caught by Adrian McDowell for a gain of 12. And take a look, Elliot Nelson is shaken up on that play. He will have to come out the game. And in comes Jameel Merville off the bench. He is a pocket passer. You can see he's kind of a bigger quarterback as well. He can't move as fast. Here he's rolling to the right side. He's going to throw on the run at the last second. He's got Gooden inside the 10. And that's a gain of 18. 1st and goal for Harrison Gooden. His 4th catch of the game. He's got 40 yards. As we do bring back in Elliot Nelson. I mean, this is just an exhibition match. Why not? This isn't Dynasty. If this was Dynasty, I probably would have kept him out. But we're putting Elliot Nelson back in. Play action fake here. 2nd and goal. Nelson moves to the right side. Throws on the run. And he's got Nicholas, the tight end. Gain of 7 yards now inside the 5. So 3rd and goal. Throw to the right side. It's picked off by Williams. And let me just explain that one. So playing with the PS5 controller or a PS controller, PlayStation controller, and then playing with the Xbox controller, they actually have different colors for different icons. Triangle is green on the PlayStation controller, but A is green on the Xbox controller. So I just basically look at colors. I threw it to a color that time, and it ended up being the opposite of what I wanted to throw it to. 3rd and 4 across the middle. We use all 3 timeouts, and we get the ball back after that. That stops the clock. Wisconsin tried to ice the game with the 1st down throw, and now we get them to punt the ball away. And with 20 seconds left, can Wisconsin State come back? This is going to be a photo finish. So here's Elliot Nelson this time, facing pressure. He's going to air out throw. He has a man deep in it. It's incomplete. Oh, my goodness. The receiver was not looking for that one. I don't know what happened. He was wide open and probably could have scored. So 14 seconds left. Here's Elliot Nelson rolling to the right side. Throws across the middle once again. It's Rowe. And he goes up and gets it. 51 yards. He climbs the ladder, and now we have to hurry it up to the line. 6 seconds left now. Here we go. Elliot Nelson gets to the line. Quick snap. Quick throw. Roll again. Touchdown. 6 yards out. The comeback is complete, and with 3 seconds left, why not? Let's go for the win. First game back, NCAA 14 here in College Football Revamped. It comes down to this. And Wisconsin calls a timeout after seeing the formation we're in. And now here we go. 3 wide receivers out there. We have the slants called. Elliot Nelson this time gets a block from the running back. Rolls to the right side. Throws. McDowell has it. And he drops it. He had it in his hands and just let it fall out. The defender knocked it away. I'm not sure if that was good defense or just bad hands on the receiver. And now we had to kick the onside kick. This is our last chance with 3 seconds left. And it's going to be recovered. Kendrick Pryor has it. And that will do it. A dramatic ending there to our first game back. College Football Revamped. This is the first time we played this game as well, and I'm actually kind of impressed. I like the game. It plays a lot like NCAA 14. I'm not saying it's like an overhaul or anything, but there's slight differences. I'm sure the more I just like poke around in this game, I'll see some other things and menus and things like that make it a little better than, you know, the last NCAA 14 iteration. I mean, it's what, a 7-year-old game, so it's good to see a little facelift. Obviously, they're not going to build an entire new game, but it's nice to have a different looking game here in NCAA 14. And I enjoyed this game as well. Wisconsin State in the snow. Now, this is during the playoffs here. Green Bay Packers are in the playoffs, and this is, if you didn't know, the Wisconsin State Whitetails are a Green Bay college. Obviously not in real life, but in Team Builder. And they're in Lambeau in real life and in the snow here in College Football Revamped. So I wanted to do that here on the NFC Championship and AFC Championship days. And I want to give you guys a look at this and let you guys know it's coming back. Like I said, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And like I said, I want my next series to be different. Like the River Cats, I put a ton of work into the preparation and didn't put enough into the substance. I feel like it was a good series, but I felt like I could have done a lot better with it. And with my next series, I definitely have it well planned out on how to not like let it go stale or anything like that. So we'll have to see. There's different ways to do it. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. That was a lot of fun playing this game once again. And this game has the updated rosters, the new teams, everything like that. So that's pretty good. And I'm just excited to get back into it. And with a new facelift, a new look is definitely going to make it a lot more fun too. So I'm excited for that. And I don't know, like I said, what team I'm going to go with, but I do have 3 teams in mind. A couple are team builders, like I said, and one is an actual team. So follow the template in the description if you do want to be in my series. Thanks for watching this video. I just wanted to see what this game was like, and I'm actually kind of impressed. I mean, there's just subtle differences that just make it refreshing altogether. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, get your submission down below. I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited for this because you guys have been asking for it. I said I wasn't going to do it, but then I caved. I was just curious on what this looked like, and after putting in the work and after actually popping it in and playing it, I actually like it a little bit. So I'm excited for another series, and I'm excited to get this back on my channel. So I'm glad you guys stayed and watched the end of this video. Make sure to get your stuff in, hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it, let's go.
Again like flu season, I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion.